It's live sale day. We have a fun-filled packed day ahead of us. I'm gonna take off my shoes and I'm going here real quick. I got a couple hours yet, but I'll just double check everything while I'm in here. Make sure everything's working. Well, hello, Mr. Patriotic Santa. How are you today? There we go. Lights are in. Ta-da! And I still have to get the battery-operated ones out. I got me some battery-operated tea lights from the Dollar Tree. And they flicker. Ooh, ah. Oh my gosh. So sweet. I wish they came on a timer, but you know, that's asking a lot if they do. And is that my only light? I did bring my black light just to show things glow. I think it needs fresh batteries, but it will do for the sale. I have this. This is from Big Lots a couple years ago. I'll just turn it on just because. And it's not for sale. It's just for show. And my battery operated will go there and nothing over there. Just my Johanna Parker assemblages, which are so stinking adorable. I'm doing the breakfast of champions today. I got 2 hot dogs. I don't know why. I never eat hot dogs, but today I was in the mood for them. And I also picked up a coffee. I went to Sheetz. I was going to get a coffee out of my Keurig here, but I don't know if I can combine hot dogs with the Burrow water coffee. So I took a safer chance and got it. Commercially made. It'll be better for my stomach in the end. So I got you up on the tripod. I'm going to see if these lights work. Of course, they always come with this screw. I guess so kids don't mess with it. I have one of these, the screwdrivers in the handle thing. It's my craft room screwdriver, but I brought it here, and so far I've used it like 3 times. So I'm glad I brought it. They work. So we'll get the back of that on there. And then I can get those strung up. So I hid the battery pack down in there. I don't know how these are going to go. Haphazardly, I'm sure. That's what I do best. We'll get some in between there. I'm sure by the time the sale is done, it will just be in a disarray. So I'm not sure why I'm so worried about it right now. I'm going to show you something here real quick. It's happening, it's happening, it's happening. Stop it. It's the 3rd time it's done that. And like I said, though, I plan to put a lot of my foam into there once I get all my boxes out. I'm slowly working them out. You can see, and I brought up all that foam from downstairs. So it will go in there because it's just going to clutter up this room too much. And I have a lot of it, but it's great stuff, you know. And of course, I'll work around the pieces with the tape and stuff. I mean, it's still clean foam. All right, I'm coming in here. I need to grab one of these right here. One of my Michael boxes that I'm almost certain I got on clearance. It does have handles though, but you know, it's the cheapy kind. Oh, I forgot my reading glasses. I misplaced a pair of my reading glasses and I can't find them. I came up here to do eBay yesterday and I couldn't find them. I couldn't see anything. So then, you know, of course I got hungry like I usually do about that, you know, like 4:35, and I went home. We're going to stick this basket, put it there. Probably rearrange that if I got something to stick in there. I made these up last night. They are a reproduction card, 3 new Shiny Bright Radco Made in China edition, and then a vintage trick-or-treat bag. And I just thought it'd be cute. Hopefully quick sellers. And if it works, I'm going to do it for Christmas. I think I'll do Christmas though with more vintage ornaments, but I don't have vintage Halloween ornaments. And There's that one. They all pretty much have the same kind of ornaments, but I put different cards in each one. And then I just used a piece of scrap. So I gotta get a label made up for these. Well, I'm about 20 minutes away from going live. So we're still in the before portion. And I'm working on my giveaway. So what I decided to do to try something new is I'm coloring the end of 15 lollipops, and then 5 I did leave with no color on them. And then when you order, if you order something or whatever, you know, if you buy something, then I'll pull it from the box, and if you have the colored stick, you get a pen. That's what I'm going to do today. And then if you get dun dun wah wah wah, nothing, just the lollipop. You do get the lollipop, so that's a nice thing. So I was going to do like 10 lollies, 5 blank, 10 colored, 5 blank. And I thought, well, that's only 15. What if I do get a lot of people today? And I'm wishful thinking now. I always wish big, right? Think big. Then I would run out of lollipops. So now I have 20, and I don't think I'll get many more. I don't think I'll get that many orders, but never know. Today may be my day. So I'm almost done. I got one more to go. And then what I'm going to do this time, something that I did not do my last sale, is I kind of got myself into a nervous wreck and I had to rewatch the live to make sure what people ordered or, you know, bought. And that kind of screwed me up. Today I'm taking my time. I think I got my nerves under better control today, since it wasn't that long ago I did a live. It's just getting my nerves under control. It's like the camera. Once you've done it hundreds of times, then you just kind of get used to being on the camera talking to yourself. Yeah, I talk to myself when I'm in the store, and I don't even have you guys with me. But I do it anyways, and I don't care what people think. That's the least of my worries, what other people think about me. You think it would be so easy to paint the end of a white stick. But it's kind of hard when you're holding it like that. But I do got my lollies, and they are dry. Ta-da! In the box they go. And then, oh, what was I going to say about that? I did write out it, and then I wrote out, I have a card and a little bag. I write everybody's information down, and I put their name with their lollipop because they are different flavors. They're Tootsie. They are Tootsie Pop Minis. And that way they get the lollipop that I pulled from the box. So the odds are good. Let's see. Let's give it a test run. I'd win a pen. Anyways, I guess this will be it until the after. I'll let you know how everything went. And I'll check back in later. So let's have a great sale. Well, this is the after sale portion of the video. I had actually now it's Sunday. I had my sale on Friday. I had 24 minutes long technical difficulties trying to get myself to go live. I just couldn't figure out what I was supposed to do. Everything was I did my short, I did my post, I had everything priced. I was in no rush. It was like 11:55. I go live at noon. And I got the camera on the tripod, I opened it up, and I could not figure out how to go live. And that just made myself a nervous wreck. And then I fumbled a lot in the beginning, and then I kind of like, decompressed and got with it and finished the sale. Thank you to all my buyers. I had some great sales, and I'll link them below because, well, I only had 3 people buy from me, and 2 of them have channels. So shout out to Monica, and then Day Trip Vintage, and I'll at her below, and then also Picasso Cat. I'm here back. So let me tell you what happened afterwards. I finally get done with the sale. I turn off the camera. Of course, I called Mark so I could put a pity party on myself for messing it up. And after I talked to him for a few minutes, I hung up, and I kind of like sat down, drank my water, was just kind of like chilling a minute. and Chloe called me and she wanted to come over. So I didn't want to hold her up. And I think I was just like, frazzled that day. So I went and picked her up and we went to the house, and now I just dropped her off at her mom's. I just went to Finley B. I dropped Chloe off, and then I went out to Finley B, made a video out there. And now I'm stopping back in here since I was already in town to start getting stuff boxed up to invoice. I did stop at a yard sale. It was the day before. I don't even know if I even did a video that day. I might have just came in and got things ready for the sale. It all starts to blur together. I turn the camera on and then it goes into my library, and then I just try to group everything together and put it out. And so I want to show you, I did get a cheese box and a wooden paddle. So I got those. I also got this little cup. Oh my gosh, where are my glasses at? I've misplaced them again. Oh, they're around here somewhere. They better be. Because I need to stop at Dollar Tree and get a couple more pair. Anyways, I set this here so I can inventory it. And that's kind of like what I was doing. I talked to Mark, and then I kind of sat here and was drinking my water. And I thought, let me inventory this real quick. And I got started, and the phone rang. I also got this set of blocks. They were $2. Yeah, $2. I wanted them for crafting, but I mentioned in my Finley B video, but I think this one will be first. My shirt, Ham is short for Samantha. It was out of a white elephant gift exchange on Christmas Eve. I don't know how the shirt got passed around, but somehow it landed. Well, in the end, I got it. So I'm usually the one that, especially if like Chloe or somebody whines, they got something they didn't want, I'll trade them out. Because it's just easier that way. I'm dealing with grown children, but they're still, can be bratty when they want to be. So what am I going to be up to now? I'm going to, like I said, start getting things boxed up so I can invoice and send out those so I can get them in the mail. So when I got home on Friday, I was talking to Mark, and I said, well, Chloe wants to set up some stuff, her like clothes and toys and stuff, into a yard sale here during fall foliage. And I said, well, if we're going to have our doors open for fall foliage and we're going to have a yard sale, we may as well I said, I'll leave everything up and priced and try to sell it. And if they buy it, they do. And I've been looking at the square handheld credit card thing. You hold it, and then it also has a printer on the end of it. I have a lot of stuff here. Plus, I have Christmas stuff in there. It's already priced. Plus, my shelf came in, by the way, yesterday. It got delivered. And that's sitting at the house. It's heavy. So I told Mark, I said, we'll just bring it in because I brought Chloe in, so I didn't want to have to worry about trying to get a shelf. I think I'm going to either put the shelf here. It is an L-shaped shelf that you put together yourself, or here. And I'm thinking if I make this like for the yard sale, the Christmas room, and I have the fireplace and I can decorate. Basically 2 rooms, maybe 3 rooms open for a yard sale. Chloe could have her stuff. I have tablecloths. I could put ornaments on my tree, sell those. So I was checking my email because I'm getting ready to invoice, and I had 2 more orders from the live sale. So thank you, Ashley and Kathy. We got to play the lollipop game. This is for Ashley. Ooh, you get a pen. I'll pull that. And now we'll do Kathy's. Oh, I think this is strawberry kiwi. I had to go get my box of pens. So this is for Ashley. You got the blue donut unicorn. And this is for Kathy B. I want to look more deep. You got, who is that? A rabbit disguised as a teddy bear. So I got you guys' pens. I'm going to put them in my basket because I'm getting ready to head upstairs and start boxing up. And I'll check back in. I was just getting ready to walk out of the door, and go to the post office. There's the rest of my live sale boxes from Friday, and I thought, oh my gosh, and it didn't close down this vlog. Everything's packed up. I'm going to the post office. I'm going to head home. But it was a great live sale, so thank you again to everyone who came out. Sorry about the technical difficulties. I'm learning, you know, I'm learning a lot of things by doing these. So for now, I think I get to go on a field trip tomorrow. Mark and I have talked about it. Because I said, I haven't been anywhere for so long, and I'm sure you guys are getting tired of just seeing me putter around this place all the time. So I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.